Do you mind my wee lad Sammy? The best wee lad you'd meet. It only seems like yesterday he was running round our street. That was my wee lad Sammy. He was wee, as wee lads go, but desperate lad for fighting, he would clatter friend or foe. Until this young lad Devlin came into our wee street, he would pick a row with Sammy every time they meet. And evening after evening, coming home from school, he would pick a row with Sammy about religion, as a rule. And one word brought another, one orange and one green. Sammy slagged his holiness, Devlin damned the queen. And soon the fists were flying, as they often flew before. They fought for faith and freedom, that they couldn't fight no more. But then the Devlins left us. I think they owed some rent. I'm not sure where they went to, but the main thing was they went. I think wee Sammy missed him, but I was awful glad. Because on religious feuding would only come to something bad. The years went by and Sammy left the school days far behind. He had other things to think about. He had other things to mind. Until one Saturday evening, coming out of Windsor Park, he heard a Glen supporter make a cutting oil remark. He thought he recognised the voice, and as your man came past, Sammy nearly fainted. It was Devlin to the last. Devlin recognised him, and as your man came up, he said, "Hello, you orange so-and-so." Says Sam, you papish pup. And one word brought another, one orange and one green. Sammy slagged his holiness, and Devlin damned the queen. And soon the fists were flying, as they often flew before. They fought for faith and freedom. They couldn't fight no more. It was just a chance encounter, and Sammy soon forgot. It had other things to think about, redundancy and that. The place where he was working was sinking very low. And then one Friday evening, wee Sam was told he would have to go. No job and not much prospect. He was in a shocking state. And he thought the only answer was for him to emigrate. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't change his mind. And he sailed off to America to see what he could find. Later on, he wrote and told me he was thriving in New York, with a lovely motor all his own, and a flat beside his work. Now, the man that said this world was small talked a lot of sense. But later on, he wrote and told me of a strange coincidence. One evening in Manhattan, Sam was walking down the street when he met the one man in this world he thought he would never meet. It was Devlin, sure as blazes. The Tague he used to know. And Devlin nearly fainted when wee Sam stopped and said, "Hello." They exchanged some friendly greetings, as he often used to do, and then went into the nearest pub to have a drink or two. And one word brought another, one orange and one green. Sammy slagged his holiness, Devlin damned the queen. And soon the fists were flying, as they often flew before. They fought for faith and freedom, till they couldn't fight no more. But then they stopped, and they started laughing. They laughed till their sides were sore, at the things that seemed to matter in the life they'd shared before. Each week I got a letter, each one better than the last. But I had a funny feeling wee Sam was lonely for Belfast. But then the letters stopped coming, and I wondered why. I even wrote and asked him, but I never got no reply. Then, last week, I got a letter, and I went on to explain that young Devlin and wee Sam had confronted once again. Of course, there was some trouble that was natural, so to speak, but this time it was different, as the letter said last week. This time they fought together, young Devlin and wee Sam. They fought and they died as friends together on a hill in Vietnam.